Hello YouTube, welcome to Scholarship World. Scholarship World GH. We say win a scholarship with ease. Now, for some time now, we have not been posting videos on our channel. If you are a follower of Scholarship World GH, you know that you can't find any of our videos online or on YouTube. It's because YouTube terminated my first channel. I don't know for what reason, but then I decided to create a new one. Yay! So we are back. We are back like backpack. So let's continue with what we were doing. Now on today's video, we are coming to talk about the MAECI scholarship. Now I've heard that people are being called for the MAECI scholarship interview. So if you have been called for the MAECI scholarship interview, then I say congratulations in advance. And this video is solely about what to expect during the MAECI scholarship interview. You understand? So if today is the first time you are seeing this channel, or you've seen it before but then because of the termination, you have to resubscribe to the channel for growth. You understand? So without much into it, I'll ask you to click on the subscribe button, share, click on the notification, and also leave a comment and a like so that we can grow together. You understand? Let's get right into it. Now, first of all, if you've been called for the MAECI scholarship interview, then congratulations. Now, this intel is from a Ghanaian student who has been called for the MAECI scholarship interview, and I say congratulations to her and everyone who has been called for the interview. Now, I am a MAECI scholarship. If you've been on this channel, you know, and so I'm going to share my experience of how the interview went about. You understand? Um, Actually, grades was sufficient. We were actually around 250 students fighting for 5 spots, and God being so good, I got a spot. So at least I know what I'm coming to talk about. You understand? So yeah, basically, initially when I went, they asked me to wait outside. You waited outside, and then blah blah blah. They called me inside, and you know the formality started. Now, one thing I got to learn about these people is that, and a lot of interviews. You understand? First of all, when you are asked, um, tell us about yourself. This question, tell us about yourself. It is not basically about you telling them, okay, my name is Jefta, I come from a family of this, I am that. You know, it's not a question about that. Obviously they know your name, so they don't want you doing I'm Jefta Autry and blah blah blah. You know, that kind of vibe. But then you can go with, oh, um I am a hardworking guy who has been able to, grow or go through life and found education to be the best alternative out of our struggles as a family. You understand? So, like, you pinpoint. So basically, what my time, what I said was uh, a bit of my motivation letter. You understand? That is it. And my motivation letter was very, very, catchy and all that. So I started with agriculture has been my passion during my childhood days, and I've been doing anything possible to make agriculture the career. And then I found out because of my financial status and my educational status, I found it out that education is the only way that can help me to pursue that goal. And so I've been doing my best, ensuring that I am working hard, that kind of stuff, some things to it's not about you are bragging about yourself. It's not bragging. It's you going all out about yourself for them to know who they want to give the scholarship to, because they want to know your capabilities, how outspoken you are, and then how you can be able to impact the world. You understand? So they want to know something unique about yourself. Then, if after this they want you to maybe touch a bit on your family, they'll ask you, okay, so how many siblings do you have? And then where is your mom, where is your dad, that those kind of questions. So if after like boasting about yourself, giving them that morale about, okay, Jefta is this unique person, you understand, who knows what he wants in life, you understand, Then if they want to know about your family, they'll ask you about your family, and then you just give them a brief something about your family. You understand? Now they asked me about my education, how I've gone through my education. They were seeing some good grades here and there. I had a distinction in the first class, so they were asking how I go about those ones, and I told them, like as I said earlier on, I've seen education as the only option for me in this world. So I put in all the hard work and then determination to get the good grades, because I knew getting those grades was an assurance, to go out there and then perform well. You understand? So I've been doing that, and also gave a bit of experiences that I've gotten from my industrial attachments. I was a TA, teaching assistant. So I told them about that one too, in building me up, and my skills and experiences, leadership qualities, um, commitment. Maybe if you have any special skill in presentation, those kind of stuff, you can include that in the first aspect of who are you, or maybe they ask you about a skill that you have, you can just put that one in there. You understand? Then and then they asked me, um I read a diploma and then a degree, agriculture and agribusiness. So they asked me about that, then I told them, the story behind those ones. As an agricultural student, you have to let them know that, like, you are inspired about what you are doing. I did agriculture and then I did agribusiness. They wanted to know the relationship. You understand? So as an agricultural student, you don't only need to do the production, but also you have to get your finances right, your marketing, your advertisement. You understand? You have to get all those right, and then the agribusiness helped me to get that skills, to in addition to the agriculture skills and all that. You understand? So you have to be well informed about your course, what you do, and what can come out of it, the connections. And they asked me about the agribusiness and then the masters that I want to pursue, how it also relates. And I told them, as I said, the agribusiness has this value chain, supply chain, about agriculture, commodity, and all that. You understand? But it doesn't really talk much about the advertisements, the marketing, and all that. So the marketing that I'm going to do for my masters is actually a touch on, or a build upon, for me to get those additional skills, and then like the how Italy, and I made a research about Italy. Italy's tomato production, their industrial, economy and all that, and then the imports and then all that. I did research about this country. You understand? What they do best, and correlated their processing of, the agricultural produce. They do a lot of processing of agricultural produce, especially the tomatoes and all that, and then relating it to the fact that Ghana only produces raw materials, and then we don't do processing, we just do raw materials and then export them. But Italy was getting this amount of money from the export of processed materials because of their system. So if Ghana is able to, adopt those systems, we could also make that money. And so my aim is to go and get that knowledge and then apply it in the field of agriculture to improve upon agriculture. You understand? So they knew that, like, the guy is well informed about what he wants to do. He knows what he wants to do. You understand? Yeah. So that is it. And then they asked me about maybe my expectations, and how I've been able to come up if I'm applying for a scholarship. Then then basically then it means that I am financially constrained. So how did I pay for my tertiary education, and I told them it was also scholarship, and sometimes I had to work for myself and then pay the school fees and all that. And they were very, very like happy with my interview, and then were like, oh, I'm very good, and if should I not even get the MAECI scholarship, they recommended that they also have a scholarship in my school by the same Italian government, and then I can use that one to pursue the masters, even if I don't get to go to Italy. And so, like, be bold about yourself, be knowledgeable. And I also touched on this they ask this question: what are you going to do? Because you don't stay in Italy. No, meanwhile, that is not the ideology. Everybody wants to come and stay here and not go back to Ghana for some reason. But they ask me, what are you going to do for your country if you come back from the scholarship? And I told them there is this Africa transatlantic trade, the AFTA, which has been something pending for the African market to create a decentralized market where all African countries can trade uniformly without restraints and those border visa bullshit and all that. So it is something that I'm really interested in and want to, and since it's in the field of agriculture, I want to go into that. And also my long-term goals is to pursue a PhD, and make um, advancement and then a career in academia and all that. So, like, you have something. Yeah, the guy has something. You have something that you can contribute. You understand? So, yes, those are the questions, and then those are the answers I gave to them, which I believe, with God's grace, made me get the scholarship. So, if you are preparing for your MAECI scholarship, then I think this might be a very good chance for you to actually learn from me, and then uh, do justice to the interview. Um, wish you the best of luck, and then I would also urge you, if you've been able to watch this video to this point, kindly click on the subscribe button. Help us grow again. The first channel we go about 200 and we're about 300, getting to 300 subscribers, but then we are pleading that you resubscribe again, and then we can grow together. You understand? So until we meet again, bye bye, ciao.